everyone. My name is Melanie Son, and I'm one of the Shadowtraders trainers. Welcome to this morning's live chat room. As you can see, we are trading the ES S&P 500 E-mini market. Right now, I have the 1 minute and the 3 minute up to show you and demonstrate this morning's strategy. We're going to trade the 8:30 news, which is the unemployment news. And it's a great opportunity to see how the Shadowtraders software can demonstrate this type of reaction in the market. What you see right now is the market is going higher. It's going long. You can see with the green candles. And also with the Shadowtraders software, you can see one of the indicators. We give you several indicators. It is this dashed dot line, which is the blue line that shadows the candles, which is considered one of our trend lines. With this trend line, it is confirming right now that the market is actually stair-stepping up and going higher. It is presently hitting what we call one of our geometric fractals, this green dotted line. And as you can see, we have several of these. We have the green and the maroon, the red, and on this 3 minute chart, you can actually see the turquoise. These represent support and resistance in the market and give you the range that the trend is moving in. So you can see this uptrend is range bound between the green and the maroon fractals, which are acting as your support and resistance. Just like you see with the market pivots, this orange dotted line and this maroon dotted line down here, these are the ceiling and floors in an apartment building. As you can see, as the market goes higher and higher, or lower and lower, and it approaches one of these resistance pivots, it will either stop and bounce off it and go back the other way, or it will hang up for a while until it builds enough momentum to penetrate through it. As you can see, as the market has come down, it bounced off this pivot here, and then tried a second attempt, kind of got hung up, tried a third attempt, kind of got hung up, and finally, it was able to build enough momentum to penetrate through. So just as you see with the fractals are unique in that they're actually dynamic resistance and support lines, whereas the pivots are fixed in a permanent position based on the prices of the market from the day previous. So what you can see with the support and resistance is that they change continually as the market moves and changes direction and price. That is good because if you are in a long trend, in this current trend, and you wanted to know how high the market would go and when it would possibly turn around and change direction, well, the fractal is giving you a clear indication of that. As you can see, the candle is now penetrating through this fractal, and we have a second fractal line to tell us the potential place that the market could go to. See, it's bound between this range. Once it hits this fractal, the market will turn around and come back down to support. What I'm waiting for right now is that at 8:30, the news is going to show, and as I can see, we've reached, there's our confirmed circle telling us that that's probably the high, it's a maybe high that this market's going to go. And as you can see, we have a red candle and our trend line is changing direction. I'm going to now get ready to place my short order because I was waiting for this trend change in direction. As you can see, I placed a limit order and I got filled right away. My target is set at 6 ticks profit and an 8 tick stop loss. I'm trading with one contract and each tick represents $12.50. As the market moves, as it will go short, it's currently changing direction. I will get my order filled and get my 6 ticks profit. The market is currently going down as the news is breaking, and I can see that the market is continuing to go short based on the confirmation of my trend line. Additionally, another confirmation is that I have these yellow wicks in the candles. Whenever you get a yellow wick, it's confirmed momentum. With momentum, it's giving me an additional indication that the market has a lot of agreement to go in that direction. There is a lot of push to go in that direction. As you can see, the market reacted very quickly with the news, and it happened so quick that you weren't even able to see it being executed on the dome. Look at that size of that bar. That is a huge news in the market. Additionally, we have what is called the shadow indicator. This red arrow with the pink diamond is an additional indicator that lets you know this is a big move. You can see when it's going short, it is in pink, and when it's going long, it is in green. Here we have the shadow indicators telling us this trend is going higher, and here we have the shadow indicator telling us this trend is going lower. It is a big move. The market moved from 1057.50 all the way down to 1051.50. As you can see, the wick from top to bottom gives us the full extent of the move of that news as it played out. Right now, the market is still fluctuating. This candle has not settled yet, so the price is still moving within that range. But that, as you can see, from the wick to the tail, that is the full play of that news reaction. They drove the price from here all the way down to here and back again. We made our 6 ticks very successfully, and each tick, like I said, represents $12.50, and I was trading one contract, so I now have $187.50. Now you can see that the price is actually, it hit the resistance, which is one of the red fractal down here, and it is range bound between the green fractal and the red fractal. Could the market go lower? Absolutely. This trend is not over yet, and when we get to the next strategy, which you can see later in another video, we'll show you how to play the market after the news has reacted. We have strategies for different times and different places in the market, and you can take advantage of all of them. As you can see right now, the price has not settled yet. We are still fluctuating between just over 1056.50. It's probably about 75. Oh, it's 1055. 50 right now is the low of this candle. 55.25, we're going a little lower, and we're back up to 1055.75. On my 3-minute chart, you can see that the same trend is taking place, except it's 3 minutes later. The trend on the 1 minute is 1 minute of time, so each candle represents 1 minute. So as I get 3 candles on the 1 minute chart, will give me 1 candle on the 3-minute chart. I like to use my 3-minute chart because it kind of takes out some of the whipsaw, some of the retracements that you see magnified on the 1 minute, and gives you more of an overview of the trend on the 3 minutes. So it gives you more of a bird's eye view, and you can see how smoothly we had a nice uptrend, and then the news broke, and we have this massive downtrend and changing direction. The market is going lower. The 2nd-minute candle has now settled, and we are starting a new 3rd-minute candle as it's continuing to go lower. As you can see, we are still in the 1 3-minute candle, and we are now in our 3rd-minute candle on the 1-minute chart.